What's up, guys?
Who doesn't get hyped when that song comes on?
Okay, I'm checking my mic settings first because I didn't know if I had mine messed up, but
Your sound okay? How's mine?
That sounds good now.
Everybody in the chat, let me know. I don't read the chat, so it doesn't really matter.
I was gonna say, if you saw the last one from Eddie, let me pull it up.
Dude, so like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna let y'all know. I was working today, so and I work like where our primary location is an hour away from where I fucking live. So I gotta stop with the F words because my son dropped it today and he lost his shit. Here I go. And my wife texted me. She was like, he's hysterically crying because he knew, like, as soon as he said it, he just was like, you know what I mean? Like, he knew he was wrong, but it's like, it's not your fault, buddy. I'm a bad example, but if that's the worst thing I do, I think we'll be okay.
It's hard, man, because like I've had to deal with that too. Because I'm like, what did you say? Like, and then I'm like, well, what did I say, right? Because I'm the one that's doing it, and then but then like I think back and I'm like, well, that's the way I was raised. My dad, swears more than anybody, and I work with him now, and that's all I hear. So
it's so funny.
It just happens.
You a cusser, Kurt?
Am I what?
Are you a cusser or a cursor? I don't know how you would say it.
Oh, I can get there.
You get it's so funny because my dad.
I feel like I've heard it more now that he's been on this show than before.
It's just true. I'm with it though. When Kurt fucking brings it, I'm like, yeah, let's ride. My dad growing up, my parents were divorced, and when we would go over, my dad, like he was like a choir boy, bro. Like until like I worked with him when I got older, till I was like in my 20s. Then I realized this man, he cusses, he throws down. And I was like, okay, but he had such a good, like he was able to turn it off and on, and I can't. But like it's crazy.
It's like Gil was it last night when he went on? Ben challenged him, no cussing during the whole show. Yeah. He made it through. I don't know if Brett would do that though. I told him to challenge Brett next.
Yeah, right. Oh, good, Kurt. Sound like I thought that was the chair going down for a second.
Oh, I'm fine.
Or is that the pup? Is he rolling around?
He's walking around here. I had to jump up a second ago because he was chewing on my wife's glasses.
Always something with Riley.
Yeah. Golly, we got to get that man straight. Hey, he still got his nuts, so that's why,
Maybe we won't see them now that they're not on the couch anymore.
This is true. I hope they'll make their way, dude. You can't miss those things. Like the Grand Canyon.
He's about to hop on that table right next to you and show the world.
Table. Yo, that's gonna be the show's damn. That's the mascot, not the dog, but his balls. Man, I am sweating. It's hot.
It was in the 70s here today.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nice day.
But like it was perfect, right? Yeah. We had a couple days in the 80s last week, dude, and it was like the perfect 80s. So it was like at night when the sun was down, it definitely cooled off. Like it's your typical like thought of how summer is, because typically summers here is just hot. And even when the sun goes down, but dude, we were outside playing football and all kinds of stuff, and it was great.
Yeah, man. We had 70s. It's been cloudy. We got a little bit of drizzle here and there, but it's been real nice out. Haven't had too much of outside work. I've been stuck indoors for work and stuff, but of course, when I get those calls, it's gonna be hot as hell outside.
Yeah, I was thinking that today, dude. I'm like, I knocked on a customer's door, and I'm like, man, it was just like the perfect day, and I'm like, yeah. But boy, when that summer comes, it's like, man. And then I had a service call here at the end, and it was the Molex plug on the board was loose, so it was just shorting out and just constantly running. But I'm back and forth like inside outside, and I'm like, luckily it's like when it's gonna be 90s and 100s, I'm like, I'm gonna be chafing all kinds of stuff, dude. I gotta find some good underwear this year. yo, we need a sponsor. Like, come on, dude. Why is that not a thing? Like, golly, what was that stuff that they recalled talcum powder or something?
Yeah.
It had all that carcinogens. I mean, what doesn't? But whatever. Like, damn.
Just get some asbestos powder and be done with it.
Kurt, come on now. I got the mesothelioma. That was the thing, right? Man.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was working on a furnace, and the thing was like from the 50s. And it had all this kind of whitish insulation that was falling off all over the place.
Oh.
And I went back and told my boss, I said, I think this thing's got asbestos in it. He just kind of looked at me and said, nah.
I know it doesn't. You don't know what you're looking at, boy. So what ended up happening? You go back,
I did my job. I
mean,
I had to do what I had to do.
For sure, yeah.
The crap that we have to deal with.
Dude, facts. I was in one, it was like an old, and the cast iron pipes were all just covered in all that stuff. I'm like, I got to get through it, so let's just get through it,
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I don't have to deal with any of that stuff usually because I don't do AC work like that, but we deal with a lot of mold in the walk-in boxes and like old food everywhere they don't know that's been behind a shelf or something. Or
bruh.
I don't know. I don't think Brian's in here yet, but he recently was like knee deep in a reaching cooler. That smell does not come off of you like the entire day with all that food that gets stuck in there.
I used to work on that stuff, and I remember working on a freezer at some fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
And they had dough in boxes. Dough. And by the time we got there, the freezer wasn't working. All the dough had started to rise, spread, busted open the boxes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got the product, dude. You got to start selling more shit. I mean, hey, it's buy one, get one right now. You want it? I mean, that makes... I went to a customer's house about 2 weeks ago, and they had some party the night before, and they had frozen shrimp sat next to the furnace, bro. And like, it was like they didn't know it was there. I guess because there was a freezer in the car, and they had 2 units, and they're like, I don't know what that smell is. I was like, I'm working, I see this box of frozen shrimp all thawed out. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. I didn't say nothing. I left that shit for him. I was like, yeah. I'm like, you know what? I walked into this. You figure it out. What I mean?
I was gonna say you probably were like, you figure it out, because man, like, and that's all I do, right? I'm in the food service. That's what we do. So Kurt, you've dealt with fast food chains then before and stuff like that?
Yeah, when I used to work for somebody else, one of my first jobs, we had to do everything from air conditioning to refrigeration. We didn't do like grocery stores and stuff like that, but smaller stuff we did.
And it's always this. Look, I know they get inspections and all that, but like, I don't know how the hell they pass, because like they have and it's always like the smaller places that are really bad, like with the food and what the stuff that they have in the tubs, and like you said, the seafood that gets left out, and that stuff reeks a lot. Like,
and don't you hate the calls when they call you and say, it smells like something's dead, can you check this out and find it? And I'm like, I don't know, I can go look.
We'll try. The whole place smells dead.
Without crawling through the ductwork, I don't know what I can do.
Yeah. You know what you could do? I don't have it here. Damn it. Some company sent me like a borescope. You could use this.
Sponsored by whoever sent that out.
Facts. I got to do that video. It's been 2 months, and I was like, yeah. I've been absent on that, so whatever.
I've got one of those too. I never did the video.
Yeah. It was actually, dude, I was messing with it. It's got some dope. I don't know which one you got. I got that. Mine's an any kit, and it's pretty legit. I mean, it's better than I have the Milwaukee one, first gen.
Me too.
I think this one is better than that one. Oh God.
The Milwaukee one, at least the first generation, it's not real high definition pictures.
Nah.
You can't see very well.
Exactly. That new one looks nice, but I'm like, yeah.
I would like to be able to take a picture. In the first generation, you can't.
Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, this one that I got's got the Wi-Fi, and then you can take pictures and record, and then upload it to the app.
That's cool.
It's solid, but
yeah, but who needs a 20-foot cord?
Bro, that's the worst, ain't it? Like you're trying to, it's like fighting a python, dude. You're like, it's almost. I was gonna. It's like fucking Drake, bro. Right?
Dude. I mean, once it gets beyond like 5 feet, what's
bro? But you know what? I asked them because it's waterproof, and so going down a drain, if you're going like a long drain, that would be the. I mean, I guess that's what it's geared for, right?
I guess.
But I did use it the other. I'll put a video up because I gotta get paid. So, bills are coming.
I had a couple sent to me, but they were like, I think one connected to a phone.
Mm-hmm.
The other one had a big screen on it, but I think I gave that one to my dad, and those were just given to me. I didn't get paid for them, so I was like,
well, I didn't. Yeah, I got this after we had all talked, and Kurt's like, I'm demanding $5,000 a video. This is just how it goes. Just for the record, he never demanded that. But once we all started talking about that, I was like, well, okay, I'll say this. And they were like, oh, okay, we can do this. I'm like, why not?
Yeah. At least tell them, hey, I want to get paid.
Straight up. Okay, I don't know how to turn this crap.
I don't know about Drake. Who's Drake?
You don't want to
know. This is the worst part about it. My daughter's 12 and she shouldn't know. And I'm like, because I didn't know until my wife said that, and I was just like, something scrolled and it was like all Drake stuff on like my algorithm because I got like rap and hip hop stuff in there, and that was there, and I was like, I don't really care for Drake. And then obviously it's the whole thing. Anyways, Kurt, he was caught out there with his baby arm and doing his thing to it.
All right, next question or next.
Yeah, let's just.
Anyway,
did you guys see? I don't. Do you guys? Well, everybody's seen Club Shay Shay now, but
yeah.
Back in the day, I met Shannon Sharp because he played for the Ravens, and the Ravens used to have training camp in Westminster, Maryland. That's where I grew up, and they'd be at the Safeway we go to all the time. It was just cool. It's kind of nostalgic, and I ended up working for the Ravens. And it's whatever. What am I just saying? I'm just talking, but I'm here for it, right, guys?
Tell us more.
Hey, guys.
Hey, but that podcast is awesome.
It's legit. It's good.
Anyway, what was it, Curtis?
I went 45 minutes away. I went to Tifton, Georgia today.
Oh, Tipton, son, talk to us.
And I just went into their Harbor Freight to pick up something, and dang if I wasn't recognized by 3 different people.
Look, you're a fucking legend, bro.
I mean, as soon as I walk in, this one guy says, "Hey," he's real polite and said, "Hey, I know you from your YouTube," and we got to talking. And
after that, no work got done. You better have bought your lunch and your tool. I've never been recognized. No, that's a lie. There's a dude, if you guys ever see him in the chat, 134 A-hole. He's like in other people's chats. It's funny. I met him at a gas station. He's like, "Hey, I know you." I was like, "What's up?"
I think I've only been stopped once at a Home Depot.
Damn, well, that's a good spot though. I mean, the depot. It's big time. Every time I walk in there, I'm waiting for somebody to say something like, "Yeah, what's up?" You know what I mean? Like, it's your boy. Nothing. Like, They need to start ringing the bell for me and shit, you know?
Yeah, Pat came in a few minutes ago and he's like, what did I get myself into?
You must have entered in on the Drake part.
The Drake part, yeah.
Yeah. It's just the stuff that they put out there that, you know, he must have an album coming out or something.
Did I say dang or something?
That's what Sam
you
said.
always say dang. Pat, how often do you get recognized, bro? But
I don't think it's weird. You know, I stopped in a parking lot one time, an empty, wide open parking lot.
They was following you if they spotted you, bro. They was following you.
And no kidding now, somebody pulled up beside me and came and knocked on my window, and they were from Missouri coming back from Florida.
There we go again.
Hey, hold up. We got
coming back from Florida. And
how the hell do I turn that
in
on?
Albany, hoping they would see me, and found me in the parking lot doing paperwork.
That's pretty dope. Did you sign an autograph?
Took a picture.
Hell yeah. Well, next time, tell them that's going to cost you $50. Yo.
Stalker action.
Yeah, I did have my most recent video. I had
yes, Pat. These guys have mastered. I can't do any of the fucking things, but
yeah, it's
whatever.
just it's a peace sign and a thumbs up, bro. You're gonna get balloons and you're gonna get the thumb. That's all we got. You just gotta hold it there for a while, though. Kind of looks stupid.
Anyway,
hearts maybe. No. All right, Kurt. Hey, slow. Put that away, Kurt. Put that away.
What?
They'll be throwing up gang signs.
Yo, there you go. Okay. You don't know about that one, Kurt?
No.
We'll get you in the chat, son. That's why I'm always hesitant to put that shit up in my. Well, there's a few of them. This growing up for me was made you look and you punch somebody, right?
Yeah.
And then it became white power. That was one of them. And then obviously like asshole and shit like that. But what happens when you do the right?
Well, he's trying.
Nothing. Why is my camera so hazy? Look at it.
I can't do that.
Cut it out. Oh, classic.
What's up, Mike, Mark, Brett? We got all these guys jumping
in. Brett, yee.
That just reminds me because I had just posted up the AHR segment we did, and you're just fucking repeating everything I said when we started.
Yeah, bro. Hey, we'll fucking play this game all day.
Took me a while to realize what you were doing.
It was like 3 or 4 in. I'm like, come on. Yeah. I still got all my videos I haven't done nothing with. I was
going to ask you. I was like, I haven't seen you post anything. You were recording the whole time.
Dude, I'm so whatever. I'm not like, I see so many people just post and shit. I don't know. I just don't. It's not. I
have a few that I didn't post either, but I was like,
I mean, I got that one I ran up on you guys. That would be a good one to throw in. Other than that, I got one.
I have the other end of that because you ran up to us.
Yeah,
and
you're like,
oh, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You posted that one. I did see that in yours. I have one, Ashley. I'm just walking and talking, bro, and you can see her in the background of the camera. She's just I'm 10 booths away, and I'm and I'm just talking to her because I left an AHR hat on the ground. I didn't want it. I picked it up and I didn't want it. I thought it was something else. And I'm like, they're just giving them away. She was like, do you want it? I'm like, no, that's why it's there. Walk away. And she's just standing there. That's why I put it on the ground. I'm like, come on, babe. And she's like, no, it's there. And I sound, it's funny. I'll show it to you guys. Yeah, no, I never did anything with it. I went to.
What? Wait, why, Pat? Why is Ryan traumatized? What happened?
It's gonna go. He knows.
Anyway, what were you saying?
Go ahead.
Why is Ryan traumatized? You can say Ryan is no longer a podcast. He'll be fine.
Kurt's on one. I love it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if he's referencing when he was on our show last time and we were messing with him, but we're cool with him.
Yeah, I hopefully. I mean, that's just how. Ashley's like, "Oh my gosh, you guys are so mean." I'm like, "Yo, this is like if you're, bro, if you're like this job site shit, it's gonna go down like that regardless." You know what I mean?
Did you see his latest little short video?
Mm-mm.
It's like, would you give this apprentice another chance? And like, it's him fumbling with a hand tool or like a hammer or something, and then someone like shoving him against a wall, and then like use a drill.
Yeah,
I was like, damn,
you idiot. That's funny.
So he's he's cool. He's not,
bro. That's like the people like I get in like if I do like a tool review or something, and most of the time people are cool, but like the fucking dweebs that come in and they're like, like you guys watch Replum, he's like, you shouldn't do that. You ever see that guy?
No.
You haven't seen Replum?
No.
Bro, he's got like 500. Oh, dude, it's great. It's funny. Anyways, he's like, you're praising all wrong. It's like making fun of people in the comment section. And like the one dude was like, bro, like it's when I trash loads, people got so butthurt, bro. I'm like, these are the type of people that wouldn't last on the job. Like real talk. Like if you can't take that shit, like get the hell off my channel. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Bro, like that's how it is. Like I try to be. I used to be like real PC on my stuff. I'm like, I'm just be like, yeah, screw it. Just be who you are. That's what it's about. And like again, on a job site, that's how shit interacts. Like some people can't take it, and those are the, you know, the dweebs probably. You know, no big deal.
I will say I was on the other side of that spectrum before, where like it was awkward when I would be in the field and I would see how people interacted because I was not like that. And obviously you've seen that I'm not like that too much.
Well, that's you're the person we stick away from, you know.
And you gotta roll with it because that's just how it is. And then like when I started my channel too, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I wasn't even like talking in my first videos and shit. So like, you know, you gotta get over all that and
yeah, but there's a line. There's some people that take it way too far. I'm gonna tell you, one of my first jobs I asked to go out on the install crew, and they would send like a technician and then 2 metal men to hook up the ductwork, and the technician would do everything else. And these 2 metal men start going at it about this gay stuff and all that. And no joke, one of them undid his pants, took his pecker out, and put it on the other one.
Yo, but
okay, I've
never done it, but
never seen it go that far. But all right,
I was just like, I'll never hire that person.
Y'all ever get on in a fight on a job site?
That's what I was gonna bring up. Jason was like back in the day, the dudes used to brawl on site. Fights weren't uncommon.
Yeah. No, I've been in a few, and you know, I got a mouth, bro. And like if you're on commercial jobs and you got the fucking drywallers, dude, like that's the worst. First of all, and obviously, usually not the drywallers; it's their fucking contract or whoever their boss is, and then because they're all like Hispanic that do it, they're just doing what they're fucking told. But you got this douchebag like covering up everything before you telling them, hey, put it in. Like, no, motherfucker, you know we got to run our stack through here. Yeah, there's been times. There's been a few.
Any sport fights?
Slap it up.
I don't even know where to go from there, but
yeah, you just let it ride, bro. I mean, you know, you piss in matches. Realistically, is what he's talking. I'm assuming you don't physically touch swords. You just, you know, you piss. It's just, bro. It's just like boy shit. I don't know. It just translates to the job site. Like I had this dude. He's like 50 years old. He called me today on the way home. I didn't pick up because he likes to talk. He's awesome, Mike. But he's like still like childish, and he'll say like I don't know how far we can go with saying stuff. Maybe I wait. and we do it offline.
Like, what do I have to edit out?
It's just normal like guy talk, right? Like, you know, I don't know. I don't know where you guys stand. I don't want to offend anybody.
I guess if you have to ask, we'll talk about
it. Ain't that bad. I mean, just the shit like, bro, like what's the worst thing? Like, I guess it's not the worst thing. Anyways, for me, growing up, like the biggest thing was like, if you do call somebody gay or a faggot, bro, like that shit was those was fighting words, bro. Like real talk. And he always be like, he always goes, "Hey, fag boy!" Like, shut the fuck up, Mike. Like when he says it, like not like literally, but like, you know what I mean? Just he's 50. I guess that was the thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's something even I heard growing up and shit.
Yeah, but dude, it was just like it's so different. Like I still, you know, like you know how we would say that's like now it's like that's so stupid. We would be like, bro, that's gay. Like stuff like that, not literally, but like it got so to the point where it's like you can't even say that now, you know. But those were like the things we would say, and you never talked about somebody's mom.
Oh, yeah.
Those was definitely the fighting words, bro. That's the last that you do.
No, you don't do that.
It's like, yo, mama. Those were fun too. Do you guys remember that thing on MTV? They had like the Yo Mama show.
Yeah.
And it was like battle rap kind of, but they would like show up in the street and do Yo Mama jokes.
I don't remember. I don't remember that. I don't remember that vividly, but I remember there being something.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it wasn't as good as like, what was the one where they did the comedian thing? Wilding and Out.
That I think that's still going on.
Does that still go?
I think so.
God. That's where Cat Williams was prime, son.
Everybody was on there. Cat Williams, Kevin Hart. A lot of these other guys that have like branched out there.
They've gone to the extreme. I don't think I watch it. I haven't watched MTV, and I used to watch Jersey Shore.
So did I.
I mean, it was.
I don't watch TV really at all anymore, honestly, except sports.
It's probably gonna be That's like that's mainly it, and then it's usually YouTube now. What is in your algorithm? If you went to your homepage, what's on y'all's YouTube besides HVAC?
Well, Curtis, do you watch cable or YouTube?
I do watch. I watch the nightly news. I like to watch murder stories.
Ooh.
Oh, that's all my girlfriend watches is like the murder.
Right? Those are the ones you got to watch out for.
But my wife don't like to watch YouTube, so when I come home, I watch my little bit of YouTube and do my videos, and then we watch the news and maybe watch a movie or something and go to bed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Everybody in my household is like, "Why do you watch YouTube?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't like cable anymore."
Well, it's like, what was it? I was listening to a guy today, and he was just saying like, I don't know. It's more creative. You know what I mean? Like when you watch, like it depends on what you watch. Like the shit we've been watching, like when we go to bed, is like abandoned mansions and shit. Like it's so crazy the amount of mansions that are out there that are just like still like glorious, but have been abandoned for like 10 years. I'm like, nobody's done anything with this. Like, yeah, and then abandoned camping and shit. That's our algorithm. Like that's what I watch over cable.
And other stuff I watch on YouTube. I like watching the tool videos, the tool guys.
True story.
I watch almost all of them.
You know
Mine's all work related and sports, basically.
I call those guys tool tubers.
Tool tubers?
The tool tubers.
You were once a tool tuber.
I'll bring it back and like I'll throw them because those do the best. But like I like to do the work ones because again, like before, like you can't come at me and be like, bro, you don't even use the tools. Like I literally show me working, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like like I had somebody say something about these. Like it doesn't even look like you. Well, no, these are like my house fucking ones, and I'll grab them, cut a piece of wire or something stupid, and I got all my tools in the truck.
Yeah, those are props.
Exactly. Props. My man Kurt out here dropping bombs.
well, like you were talking about earlier in the group chat, Vito, end up having to buy like a new one all the time. Like I end up with different bags, and then I'm like, well, I gotta go buy some.
Fill them out.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta go buy some new tools to fill this one out, and then like I want like a bag for everything, and I don't know. It's just like it's like an addiction at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of the one that you just posted, the MB5B, a small backpack that can be either a backpack or a bag.
We can hear you slurping over there, Jake.
I know my wife's probably like, she hates that shit. Like she'll watch this back, like, because I chew my ice and all, and like I can't help it, dude. Like I don't know what to do with my hands, so like it's for those awkward pauses, bro, because we're all like kind of delayed, and it's like nobody's saying nothing.
Anyway, somebody brought up a good point for me to compare it to like I have the Tech Pack MC, I guess, the backpack, the full size backpack, and they're like, oh, you should compare it to that one. So I'll do that one next because I have the Tech Pack. There, I haven't decided if I'm gonna go back to it or not because I got the
I gave that away.
Yeah, I have the Wheeler now. That one's awesome.
It's a great fucking bag, bro.
Yeah, the Tech Pack, the backpack, the big one is just too big. It's too heavy.
Well, they got a smaller version.
Yeah, I got the smaller one. There's two, but they're essentially the same.
Yeah, it's almost like a mix between the Blackout MCT Kurt and the backpack, like the big one. It's like right in the middle of those. They need to make it to where those had removable straps because that MC bag would be. Yeah,
because if not, you're gonna be like Zach Quality HVAC cutting out.
He cut them. Yeah, yeah.
Then that's what I think I mentioned him in my video too. I was like, well, if you don't want to go cutting your straps, just now you can remove them, but it's only like the newer bags. So we'll see what they do with it. I have a shitload of video videos to get to.
Yeah,
been putting it off,
bro. But that Wheeler gang.
Well, you have one of the Wheelers too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is
it's fire. It's amazing.
It's not too big.
It's big, but dude, it's just like it's so nice to work out of. Like I did an install with it, and I'm like, damn, dude, it's just nice to have it all right here. It moves so good. I didn't think so because the tires were so little, but
yeah, it moves.
It's
nice.
Dude. Yeah, it's big. It ain't the wide one. It's the taller, wider one. So
I got the backpack one, which is like the Tech Pack.
Yeah,
it's a little bit too big. As far as like, I don't use, I guess, the whole volume of it, but it is super nice just to wheel it up to a condensing unit, do your change out, whatever you're doing.
Dude, so nice.
And I'm like, why didn't I get this sooner? Because like I have the backpack and I used to wear it as a backpack. The shit was heavy.
Every time you're like,
yeah. So I was like, no, not anymore. I'm really into the Wheeler ones, and hopefully they have like more of them. Different ones.
Yeah, they need to come up with some stuff.
Nestor in the house. Sleep with my Vito, never leaves my sight.
Facts.
Yeah. Dude, I had my cousin works with us as a helper every now and then. So right now we have the whole, I don't want to keep bringing it up every week, but the ice machines that we've been doing.
Can you stop talking about these ice machines?
And he was helping us, and he hadn't been with us in a while, but he's like a part-time every now and then. And he used to work at a supply house, and then he had to leave, worked at a big grocery chain that does their own HVAC. So he's doing HVAC over there. Feels super bad because he got his car broken into and all his tools were stolen. And I think he had a Vito filled out and stuff. And he was like, and he went to work with us the next day, and I was like, damn, dude.
Yeah, no, I couldn't.
That's rough.
I
had I don't know if it was that. I had like a nightmare that my van got wiped out, and I had to like run outside and make sure it didn't happen.
Yeah, that's why I hate like leaving so much stuff in there, dude. To be honest,
that would hurt.
And you can't even you can't get insurance on that stuff. You got insurance on that, Kurt?
Yeah.
There's ways. Yeah.
My tools are insured. Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah, my insurance company told me something, and that do the whole wink and just there's a certain way you have to claim it, I guess. Well, that's what they told me. This was like a long time ago.
But yeah, you can get those insured. Just ask about it from the insurance company.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, the home. Yeah, mine. They told me it's like the homeowner's insurance, because Mike's bringing it up in the chat. I think. Yeah, I don't know. There's a way.
It's always a way.
Yeah, we have. We're Texas. We have HEB. Y'all don't know what HEB is, right?
Yeah.
Or do y'all have
HEB?
Do y'all have
I
one?
watch people from Texas, and they like live in Houston. They talk about it.
Okay, because I know like Whataburger branches out. I think HEB has done that too, but it's like a grocery store that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Best grocery store ever.
Yo, no, bro, don't even start with that bullshit. Yo, we got Publix and we got Wegmans. Well, we don't have Wegmans here. Y'all ever had a Wegmans?
No.
Fantastic, dude. So somebody in the chat's got to have a Wegmans near them. But we have Publix. That's our big one. They're like literally every 2 miles there's a Publix. It's stupid. But that's like everybody like loves it. They got really good subs and stuff. But
now
no,
the HEB has their own brand of stuff, which is better to me than the name brand stuff.
Yeah, that's how Wegmans was. It was all organic and everything, and it was like affordable. It was nice. We could just got a Costco.
Weren't you talking to Jason about this?
So many Wawas, dude. It's like it's absurd the amount of Wawas down here. Yeah. Me and Jason, we were talking about it up there in Chicago. It's just like, yeah.
There's a new one that came into town here. It's like a ADL or something like that. ADL.
You got Aldi?
Aldi.
Yeah.
Aldi is what
I was like, that sounds familiar.
we mess with Aldi's too. We go wherever, but everything's so damn expensive. It's like you never know where to go.
Well, this Aldi's I went to, I just wanted to try to see what it was all about.
Mm-hmm.
And all the grocery carts were all chained up.
Yeah, man, you got to put that quarter in there, Kurt.
That's where I was like, I forgot what they're famous for.
There's a hack to that, bro.
Like I don't carry quarters.
Yeah, but some people do the whole key thing or the keychain thing, and then you lose your damn keys.
Somebody, y'all watch it's Marshall something. He does all like the prank stuff on YouTube. He's like chubbier, like redhead looking dude, and he's like job site like meetings and stuff. If you've seen him, I'll send you a link. But he did one of those, and like people were like roasting him in the comments. It's like clearly a joke. You know what I mean? Of like how to hack Aldi's the chain thing. Usually, Kurt, if you can find somebody, because what you do, it's a way they don't get their cart stolen. You put the quarter in, it unlocks it. You go in, you push the lock back in, it spits the quarter out. I mean, it's just a damn quarter, but it's kind of like just a way for it to work. But they don't have bags there, Kurt. You can purchase their paper bags, or you bring your like It's weird, dude. This is what happens. So you get your cart, you fill it up with your stuff, you go to the lane. They scan it through and they put it all in another cart, and then you take that cart over at the end of the register.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a table, and then you bag your own stuff. It's the way.
What?
Well, the way they do that, it allows. Well, what it does, it allows them to pay their employee. They get paid pretty good, and they have pretty damn good benefits there. So it's a way for them to like have less employees, but give more benefits and pay to the people that are there. It might make like maybe 15, 20 bucks an hour. It's probably 20 with like full benefits, bro. And they just sit there and they just scan it. Boop, doop, boop, doop.
Okay.
That's like well, that's the other thing that I've heard about.
Prices are really low.
I'll just keep going to Mike's country store.
Well, good old Mike.
That's like the Buc-ee's that we have. Like they start in the 20s.
Yo, Buc-ee's is ridiculous. Yeah. It's like amazing what they make there.
Okay, no. I've never been to a Buc-ee's.
Well, you need to come down to Florida.
There's none anywhere near us. I did some traveling around Christmas, and I kept trying to stop at one just to see what it was all about.
Yeah, but they're big in Texas, yeah?
It's crazy, yeah. Like, and they're building they took down one of the smaller ones, which kind of sucked because it was on one of our routes recently. They're taking it down. They're taking it down to build the biggest Buc-ee's because
no. See, I think
they
that's
gotta
a
have
lie.
the biggest one.
Because I think here in Florida, I know y'all Texas folk think everything's bigger in Texas, but no, I swear to God, it's just like a competition because there's one. We have Ocala here. It's just north of Orlando, in between Gainesville, and they're like, we're building the largest Buc-ee's. Like, is my dick bigger than yours? Like, Texas has more real estate than Florida, so slow it down. We're a swamp. It'll probably fall. So you like the Buc-ee's though, huh? You got do you have a lot on your route? Because I heard the food's great.
We haven't had a chance to eat there.
Okay.
The actual food there, because we usually end up somewhere, for lunch or something, and it's on our way, like coming back from like the Houston area and all that. So like it's crazy if you've never been to one, Kurt. I don't know if you, Jake.
No, I haven't, but like I said, it's in Daytona. It's like an hour away.
Okay.
Never go.
Yeah, tech ties over here. Buc-ee's overrated. It's just crazy. It's hectic. It's always packed. There's a lot going on. They have a lot of stuff in there.
Is it a truck stop?
Pretty much. But they got like full service, like food, like brisket and all that good stuff, and like their own roasted nuts. Like
I got the pecan ones. They're like cinnamon pecans or something.
The best.
The desserts. I've had the desserts, and everything's really good.
And they got burritos, and they're like, it's all like ready.
They make their own jerky, all that.
Yeah. But homie said it's overrated, so I'll go with him.
I'd like to see one next time I travel, because there ain't none ever coming here.
I mean, Georgia's a pretty prime spot. They might get one.
Yeah, Georgia, but I'm in the middle of BFE.
Oh, what's that, Kurt? What is it, Kurt? Just say it.
I'm in the middle of bumfuck Egypt.
My man, what's up? Bro, real talk. I never knew. My sister would say that stuff all the time growing up, and I was like, "The hell is BFE?" Like
that went over my head until you made him say what it was. I was like, I didn't understand.
But really, there's nothing. There's no interstate nearby. Like today, I went to Tifton, 45 miles away. That's the nearest interstate.
What? So would that be the closest like metro area?
It's the closest other metro area.
Okay. So y'all, what do y'all got a college?
Yeah, there's a historically black college here at Albany State University. And we're about 90 minutes from Columbus, maybe a couple hours from Macon.
Okay.
Somebody mentioned that there's maybe a Buc-ee's in Macon.
Kurt.
Because someone was like, there's one in Macon just north of you.
Oh, look at old Joe up in here, bruh. What up, Joey? Joe, I meant to. He was just here. I meant to. Okay. Yeah. Do you guys hear that pinging?
Yep.
Yep. Turn it the fuck off. But I don't know how to do that, bro. I'm not even messing with it. I'll end the stream and everything.
Yeah, I was like, don't mess anything up.
You can fix the communicating train system.
Right?
You can't work on your own computer to turn the ding off?
Dude, well, this ain't even my computer. I'm just like, bro, if it ain't a touch screen and I get so lost, man. Like the LEDs on these screens, like it's not like the same as your phone. Like this hurts my eyes, and my eyes are already bad. But like the phone has like, I don't know, different. Whatever, you know what? Just go with it, and we'll ride.
We've had this conversation before, and he's like, "I'm so tech illiterate and this and that," and I'm like, "Dude, you do HVAC."
It's different, dude. Like I don't know, like that's mechanical stuff. This is technical, nerdy stuff, I guess. I don't know.
nothing's mechanical anymore.
It's all mechanical. Stop. Moving parts.
At the heart of it is all mechanical stuff.
I'm going to do a training, I think next week, on the new like the Rude their inverters, their communicating systems, so we can get certified. And then probably do the train one here soon. I gotta see about Bosch. Might start slinging some Bosch, dude.
That stuff starts blurring together, and when you get the one on the job site you hadn't seen in a year.
That's what happened that one day, Kurt. I called you, and I was like, damn. And you know, matter of fact, since Joe's in the chat, I called Joe, and he totally never called me back. And but he gave me the books for that stuff, and it was the same book that we were reading together there, Kurt. And ended up, yeah, my son is boy, and he's lucky. I'll tell you what. Just rambling on here. Sorry.
Well, David had a question. Do you guys change bags when the season changes? He found it pointless with the exception of pipe wrenches. Everything else just stays.
No, I don't change bags.
I think so like we were talking in the chat, like I have 3 bags in the van. I find myself each bag predominantly has the same setup of tools, just different variations and brands, and like not what's the high voltage ones, and then the non, and then different grips.
Well, if you got 3 different bags, you ever get on a job site and not know where something is in your bag?
Knocker, come on. you ever seen these bags, bro? Like dude. So when I first got like into investing myself, it was about 2018, and I was just rocking like a Husky bag, but I had everything. It was set where it needed to go, and if I was on a job, people knew not to touch my shit unless they put it back, because I was just so OCD about it, and it just makes it more efficient. And I'm the same way with my bags now. Like I got 3 set up, and I know where each tool is, and it goes right back where it goes. It's just it's weird like that, I guess.
But you know something? I'm using the Tech MCT Blackout,
and
it has 2 sides that fold open. And I swear, every time I open one of the sides, it's the wrong side.
I was gonna say, I always see you spinning your shit, bro. You'd be like, whoosh, whoosh. But like, just for the sake of, go ahead.
Oh, I was like, that's why I kind of like the backpack one, because I know which is the front and which is the back.
Well, guys, as we all know, Vito, the logo is always the front of the bag. Okay, so just remember that's always the front. On the blackout, it's a gray Vito Pro Pack. That's your front, and then the back always has like a little pocket. I don't have an MCT, but that's how I know. Like if I'm looking at it, yeah,
that don't help me. I always open the wrong one.
Look at your damn bag, Kurt. I thought you had a didn't you have a flag on yours or something? Like a
yeah, I sewed on a Velcro patch. So I could put Velcro patches on it.
But did you could just do that and be like, this is the front.
This is the front.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a fucking big ass side. Oh shit. That's funny.
I could just put front.
Yeah.
There we go. I have a crap load of Vitos. I think right now I just added a third to the like tool bag ones. Which is I have the install for change outs and stuff like that, the wheeler. I have a MB bag for everyday troubleshooting, just kind of the basics that I use every day. And then I am using the MB4B as my maintenance bag because I'm doing the ice machines, the ACs, and all that right now during essentially like in between, right before summer, we're trying to do all the maintenance. And I do like that one because it holds, like, since it's an open storage inside, I got cleaners and stuff in there.
Yeah,
that's what I use it for.
I started using that MB5B as my camera bag.
Oh, there you go.
I didn't know what else to use it for.
Gil said that, I don't know, yesterday or something, that they need to make a camera bag for the influencers.
Well, that's what I was. Bro, real talk. I mentioned that to homie.
I told him he needs to make a smaller backpack, the EDC one.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dude, if you had a smaller version, I think more people would like it. Because this one, I was knocking over people and I was getting knocked over at the expo. I think you saw me, Jake.
Yeah. You want some? What's up, boy? You just look back. I'm like, hey, buddy, what's up? You know what I'm saying? That's my boy's backpack you're hitting over here.
It sticks out. I like that it's like it stands up, it's rigid and all that, but when you wear it, it's still like that. You tend to knock into people.
We didn't think they were gonna fit. They fit as our carry-on bags when we left.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Which ones?
The EDC backpack.
The one you got at the awards?
Yeah, that one. That fits, like, it fits under the seat and everything. Now, if you fucking stuff it, it ain't probably not. But
well, they say that it doesn't fit under every seat. You said carry on. I thought you meant overhead.
No, straight up fit under the seats, bro. Yeah, okay. We were able to take them because we originally paid for 2 check bags.
Yeah.
Went to the thing. The dude was like, "You sure those won't fit?" So I was like, we they have the little thing.
Okay.
They fucking fit right up in that joint. I'm like, get the hell out of here. Got refunded back $140, bro. That shit sat right up underneath the seat. And I didn't even try by any means, bro. Like, they stuffed it in.
I didn't even try. And I think Ben flies everywhere. So I guess he says some airports or some airlines it won't fit, some it will.
Well, we flew like Frontier, so it was like, the hood ass, just next to Spirit, and they cramming you in there.
Oh, I took that one for at Atlanta, and that was our flight back. Yeah.
So it worked. But like you said, Ben, he probably has, I would assume, more stuff in his stuff if he's tried more stuff in his stuff. What the hell is that? Is that why you did? Nah, dude, you never called me. I was watching you do your Q&A, and I commented and got no response in the chat. So I was like, whatever. You know what I mean? He's up there with Mr. High Class over here with Brian. I'm like, doing his little, they were talking smart stuff that I just was like, I don't know why am I watching this? If your capacitor's bad, I got you. No, we were supposed to grab lunch or dinner or something, but I didn't know how long he was here. But what really happened, Joe, is the kids got sick, and that's why I didn't end up going. Should I get a TP? Ooh,
tech tie with the question of a TP XXL or the Tech MCT?
I personally like the Tech MCT.
Yeah, the MCT is great. I never had the. You have the TP XXL, though. You got the blackout, and what do you?
It's nice, but I'm pretty like the Tech MC is pretty solid. Like, like I've seen Kurt use it all the time, and I know that's a good one.
That's my main grab bag, if I'm being honest. That's the one I'm like
classic, simple. The only thing I hate about those TP bags is the flap, right? Mm-hmm. You hang it up or whatever. Like because I use the hook a lot on mine, and then you gotta like take it down, open the flap up, and then pull it through, and then hook it back up. That's the only thing I hate, because like the MCT bag is just like you set it down and you can open it and not worry about anything. And then the other one, you gotta open it and close it.
True story.
I converted I enjoyed it, the XXL. I converted it into just holding all my my NAVAC battery tools and press tool, stuff like that.
You just had to fucking throw it in there, didn't you? Yeah, I saw you look at me. Oh, my NAVAC.
I don't know if I should say that, but yeah.
You just had to do it. You know what? Press tools suck. Prove me wrong. RLS and Zoom Lock. Prove me wrong. Prove me that those are actually worth getting and having on the job site.
Do we need to start a GoFundMe for you?
Okay. Well, I'll take the money but I won't use it for that. I'll just
being honest.
we're just being real because I'm assuming at some point in time they're gonna send it your boy's way.
He's gonna speak it into existence.
Yeah, dude. At some point,
like, keep nagging them.
I should just post them in everything, like brazing, like so much better.
But you know, Parker Koolin reached out to me
before
AHR.
Oh,
about the Zoom Lock Max.
Tell us more.
Okay.
And I basically told him going to Chicago in the middle of winter was crazy.
Shove it.
And I hadn't heard nothing back from him.
See, man, you got to go there, man. I mean, the dude came right over to me. It's like he knew who I was, bro. Just give me the damn tool.
Did they offer it to you, or what did they tell you? Okay, because like they played the whole song and dance for me, but they wanted to just demo it. I think they were trying to get me to buy it. I was they came down to our Johnstone and stuff and everything and set it up.
I mean, I'd be willing to try it, but I'm not gonna. I've already got a set. I don't want to buy another set.
Yeah, it's I was talking to Parker Sporlin and RLS when I was trying to decide for one. The Parker Sporlin, like they each have their pros and cons, but the Parker Sporlin is a hex press, so it's a 6-point press. It's not just a round copper to copper complete seal. So like it's a hex press, and I forgot what else, but the RLS one is a complete round press, and then
the Mueller was complete round.
Oh yeah, that one too. So like they're, I don't know.
And we're live.
Well, yeah, the one thing I like about the Streamline Mueller is it does have 2 O-rings, and you're pressing around the O-rings.
That makes sense to me. Personally, I think that would just prove me wrong. You know?
Let's send Jake one fitting a month and get him one for Christmas.
That is some shit. Bro, let's do it. I mean, I know like Kurt just went out and bought the Milwaukee press tool and all, you know?
Yeah.
You got to get the other ones to see how they all compare.
Somebody had done that on YouTube. They bought all the different.
Okay, who? Money bags? Jesus. They put a second mortgage?
Yeah, they're expensive.
Golly.
That's why I was surprised. Like, I was telling, I don't know if you heard, but I was telling Kurt that Parker Sporlin made a whole thing about coming down, excited to work together, this and that. But they just came and did a sales pitch. And I was like, all right.
Like, yeah, I'm good. Thanks for wasting my time. Now take me to Buc-ee's.
That one is I was telling Kurt it's a hex press. It's different. It's like what are the plumbing ones?
Okay.
Pro press.
So I forget what the pros were, but it's a hex press, 6 points, and it like the RLS one. And the RLS one is all round, copper to copper, complete.
So. All round. I saw somebody demonstrating the Pro Press for plumbing. They pressed it, and it had like an elbow up here, and they were able to turn it, and then had to press it again. I don't think we can do that with RLS.
I think you can.
Really?
I want to say that's one of their things that they.
Are you talking about like the head?
Like when you
a joint right here and you got an elbow, you can turn it.
Huh.
After you press it, but you have to press it again.
Yeah, you do. I would. I think I accidentally did that one time. I turned it by accident.
Oh, well, and then you gotta press it again, like a double press.
I think you're supposed to.
It's so, but they can move. And what happens once the like you release the charge or something?
I think even the push ones have room to move, don't they?
Not that I know of.
Because when you push them in, don't they when you push them in, don't they swivel too?
Yeah, they move. They can like spin. Yeah, it's
okay.
That thing is still going strong, dude. That one I had. It's the only one
I forgot that I have a system with the push fittings too, and I haven't been called back.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, you did a video on one where you did a push fitting that was right on the ground.
Yeah. Best place for it, Kurt.
I was super close.
Yeah.
And I was like, please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Tell me why.
I was afraid it was going to leak, and then you're going to have to dig a hole to.
Well, that's why I used it there, because I didn't want to dig the hole to fix it. That's where it was leaking at. But like, I think in the video I may have said it, but like all the lines were like coming out right, and I guess the maintenance, they're just stepping all over them, and they're all like freaking smashed right there. That at least kind of strengthened it. But no, you're right. Like that's why I did it. I'm like, fuck it, dude. That's why I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, dude. And I'm like, let's just press it in or push it in. And it's been
can't press it in yet.
But that's what yeah, right. But that's what everybody was saying. They're like, it's a little close to the ground, which is true. But it was like I gave the lady, like I said, like, hey, this is our option right now in terms of if something fails, I'll take care of it.
Well, I mean, that's why we do what we do on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So when I did mine, I screwed mine up too. I had to do it twice because I put it too close to the compressor. And I'm pretty sure I was not in the temperature range, but I was pretty close to it, and it still messed up the O-ring and melted whatever was in there.
Wait a minute, are you talking about on a press fitting?
A push.
A push.
I think on press, people have done them on the discharge line. I would not personally put it there
on the discharge line
because they're rated for whatever temp. But after I did it on the reach in cooler, I was like, I think this is like a no-go zone, right? The discharge I seen people put them on compressors, the press fittings.
Get out of here.
Now wait a minute.
I mean, maybe
on the push fittings, don't they have like a tool where you can take them off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
actually.
There's some that are not removable. I don't know if those are better because you can't take them off, but there's two kinds. And yeah, I put it on there. I messed up. It got too, or it couldn't handle the heat for that long or something, and it leaked out. Had to go back, redo it, and then it's funny because Parker Sporland started advertising that that first bit when I first installed it. And then I didn't hear from them afterwards because then I had to go back and I'm like, well, this failed.
Recon.
And yeah, I don't know. Not too many people are probably happy with there's that one and then the Heatcraft one that I've had, bad experiences with. So,
well, just keep it real.
That's it, man. Yeah. Beat 100.
Keep it real.
You got to go, Jake, or what?
You get ready to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just make sure we don't get into too much before. I think it's already been it's been an hour, so we'll probably start wrapping it up.
A great conversation, guys. It's fun just to chop it up and talk and bullshit.
Talk about Drake and whatnot.
Oh, that's like, hey, you good? Yo, matter of fact, do you follow Slim Brick on Instagram? He's I think he might be a jobber dude too, but that's where like I kind of saw the thing. He had like a big like meat log, and he was just like sending quotes through Jobber, and he was just like hanging out with it. I was like, geez, like I don't know if he's I would assume just to mention Jobber that he is, but yeah, he had a big old meat log.
How the hell was that approved for?
Go check it out. But Slimberg, go check him out. He's a Mason. He's a troll guy.
Yeah. Okay, I'll have to. And on that note, I think maybe we should close it out.
All right, it was good talking to y'all.
It was great.
Glad you can make it, Jake.
Thanks for stopping in, everybody. Get the balloons going.
Oh, you got them
keep coming.
All right, guys. I appreciate everybody for coming out. We will see you guys next week.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all are the friggin'